Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, hear more details on the expanding artist residency program through Hunt Art Gallery. And some former Buffalo Bills are teaming up for their upcoming music festival. And we have everything you need to know before you go. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, the Hunt Art Gallery residency program is growing quickly, and if you're curious about getting involved, I'm joined now by two artists who have gone through it with more details on what you can expect. Welcome, Audie Blue and Sky Vance. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. I'd love it if you could start off by telling us about both of your backgrounds as artists and how you came to find the Hunt residencies.
I've been a multidisciplinary creative for probably like 10, 11 years, including dancing, creating music, curating events, painting, and stuff like that. So it's just been bred in me. I grew up that way to be a creative, especially in the Buffalo area.
And how did you find out about the Hunt residency program?
I found out about Hunt Residencies by being in the area and just walking in there finally for the first time. And I got to meet the executive director of it, Christina, and she was so sweet to me. And I was then able to create my own situation there and start hosting shows there.
Nice. Alrighty. What about you, Sky?
So I really got into art during the pandemic, like many other people, and I really fell into it and found passion for it. And I'd always enjoyed looking at art and going to shows. So when the Hunt Gallery, opened and was having all of these amazing shows, I was showing up and I heard about the residency program that way.
Awesome. Okay. Audie, do you want to tell us about your Underground Noise and what that project is and how it's been supported by BBs?
Yes, so Underground Noise 716 is basically my spin on creating events for my peers in the city that I recognize don't get as much recognition. So it's my way of allowing people to feel the sound of the city from the people and the artists of the underground of our town and streets of Buffalo. And BB's has been thus far, instrumental in an amazing way to spread out and gain more reach, especially with other artists of different mediums and not just my necessary crowd, such as rappers and poets and those things. BB's has turned into a very safe space for my crowd and my people.
And this has really turned into a movement for you, right?
Yes.
What does that mean for you, and what are you trying to cultivate?
I am trying to cultivate. That's an amazing question. I think that I'm trying to cultivate, once again, that safe space because I've been in a lot of spaces as an artist where I was not seen or represented or understood. And I think I have a good way of being personable and relatable, and people enjoy that from me.
And there's another installment coming up, right?
Yes, it's this weekend on July 19th from 1 to 5 p.m. It's $10 entry, and there will be artists there. There'll be vendors such as Sky, other Hunt Residencies vendors such as Camille. There'll be some of my personal friends that make merch and clothes, Good Neighbors Club, Narc Out, La Vie Factory, and of course BB's in Aurelia, 716.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sky, do you want to tell us about what you'll have to offer at this installment?
So I'll be vending, so I'll have original art, stickers, prints, block prints. That covers, I think, the majority of it.
And for you, especially since you started your kind of art journey just during the pandemic, which now has been 5 years, but that's still kind of relatively new in the arts world, I'm sure this residency program has probably taught you so much.
It's been amazing. I feel, for me, the biggest part of it was the connections that I made with my peers and really finding other people who I could relate with within the art scene, because when you're making things, sometimes that can be a very private or internal process, and having a cohort of people around you can be so inspiring, and I've made lifelong friendships for sure.
Why should people want to explore and try this residency program for themselves?
I think first of all, it's completely free. There's no risk. It's 6 months long. You get 24 access to a pretty great studio space underneath the Hunt Gallery.
Yes.
There's mentorship from professional artists from Buffalo. People like George Hughes and Gary Wolfe will come in and talk to you and talk about their journeys and their work. And then at the end of all of it, it culminates in a group show with your cohort. And so you get to show all of this work that you've been putting your life into for 6 months to the Buffalo community.
Awesome. Do you know where people can go to learn more information about this program?
Yes, they can check out huntresidencies.org or Hunt Residencies on Instagram.
Alrighty, Sky Naughty, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about your work as artists and participating in this program. Viewers, if you'd like to learn more about the residency program and apply, you have until August 1st. Just visit huntresidencies.com/apply. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.